Subscribe now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Afridamus Report. I'm your host, Afridamus. I want to welcome all of you to another edition of the Afridamus Report. This is Negrology 102. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry, I've taken a hiatus. I've been busy. During my absence, there's been a Mortiser that rose up from out of nowhere who is a Tariq Nasheed wannabe. In fact,
this interviewer is more ignorant from the last one. I mean, the last one was more disrespectful. This man is just straight up ignorant and has done no research. And pay attention to how he calls us you blacks. He's letting us know, like I've been telling y'all, that they know we're not from here. They know that we are not one of them. That's it. But he said we're playing the blame. No, y'all wanted us over here for our money. We didn't beg to come to this motherfucker at all. But notice how he keeps calling us you blacks.
As you can see, this Mortiser on the thumbnail, I came across this Mortiser one time on Kaizo's channel. You guys know the guy from Kenya, Kaizo. I mean, on Kaizo's channel, you know, anybody is welcome. As long as you're willing to drop in a couple of bucks to turn Africans into punching bags, he would let you do it. He has no qualms about it. He lets you know as Africans, he is here to sell you out. And he has no issue with that. So that's where I ran into this Mortiser that you guys are seeing on the thumbnail. What was the conversation? I came across, he was there arguing with Africans, fellow Africans. Sometimes people from African nations, I don't understand most of you. I don't get it. Why you waste your time to argue with people who have identity crisis? But for some who are not in the United States,
the same reason you're wasting your time making this video, sir.
So because the United States is a rich country, you know, great place to be, they associate, you know, all the blacks to that. Yes, naturally it should be like that. But is that reality? Absolutely not. Many have been programmed, especially most Africans, I hate to say, they have this begging mentality. But if you, in case you haven't been paying attention, you could clearly see the blacks. The blacks are constant.
Notice how he calls us the blacks. And he's going to do it more than once unless I cut that part of the video out.
Constantly begging.
For what?
I came here, I gave you guys the facts. You know, when they were running around, you know, doing the victimhood narrative, you know, selling it to Africans. I tell you guys, I said the blacks, not all, but most, they are addicted to being victims.
You see, he called us the blacks.
It's a fact. I said the moment, you know, blaming white people goes out of style and people are tired of
you people, y'all praise the white man. It's a small, y'all complain about the white people. A small amount of y'all complain about them. The whole biggest part of y'all praise the white man. Y'all praise your colonizers. So while you're calling us you blacks, I tried to tell people on one of my videos that we are not from here. And y'all know we're from not here. A lot of us didn't know. I never claimed to be African ever in my life. But let's get back into it.
The Mortisers. Because the Mortisers, their position as black is very shaky. So this is why sometimes they would come, they would say to you, they are black or they are Indian. But one thing is for sure, the Mortiser hates the African, the real African.
You sound ignorant.
So
already.
Seeing the other real blacks Because let's just be real. The blacks that there's no confusion when you see them, you know, they are black. Their ancestors recently came from Africa. So indirectly, their war is against those blacks too, but they are afraid to attack those blacks. So we, the Africans, they attack Africans by proxy because their main goal is to create confusion and disunity between those blacks that are here who are already confused also, who think the Motisa is of the same tribe as them, but they really are not. Let me show you the face of this Motisa. It would make sense to you. There is no way he is African. The Motisa have been diluted for centuries now, at least 2 centuries. So there is no identity. 1 minute he is native Indian, another minute he is black. And it blows my mind why Africans waste their time to have conversation with this Motisa. Take a look at this face here.
The same white reason you're wasting your time, sir.
Look at this face. Look at that. Blackfoot. Who knows? Look at the freckles around his face. Why will you, as an African, waste your time to discuss identity with someone like this? He obviously wants your validation. So he is not black. He is more European than anything else. So therefore, if you are going to point at Europeans as KKK, as racist, as wannabe white supremacists, guess what? This man is a KKK member.
You a damn lie. That is so
Nothing
fucking
about
fucked up.
him. Nothing about him says African.
And nothing says
I mean,
he's
maybe
KKK.
he knows a little bit.
Nothing.
But other than, there are white people with this type of nose too. If this man shaves his head completely,
He actually almost has your same
he would
nose.
make it in the Hitler Youth movement. He would be called an Aryan. An Aryan. So you shouldn't waste your time on scrolling through these YouTube streets. I came across him interviewing a black passport granny.
Bitch, my name is a passport travel, you
So
disrespectful hoe.
Passport granny, as you guys know, there are many, passport grannies of all persuasion. But a lot of these people, since they want to be hypocritical, they like pointing the fingers at white people. So when I call many Africans, if you do not have the right information, stop going to these places and embarrassing yourself.
You embarrassing yourself
Get the
calling
right
him a
information.
KKK.
Telling these blacks to come to Africa to invest. What are they going to invest in? Don't you see the blacks constantly begging the white people?
No.
Do you not see that? What makes you think they can invest in anything? The ones that can are already doing it. I said the same way they're lying on the white people, they are going to start lying on Africans. Because the victimhood is internalized. And claiming victimhood. No one forced you to go to Africa. But now, all of a sudden, they are all, American patriots. There is no loyalty. Okay? So Ghana was making a big mistake. A big mistake because they wanted special treatment.
No, they wanted money
How can
from
someone
us.
understand how
They
the world
wanted
works
our money.
if they don't even know who they are as a person? How is that even possible? But anyways, let me show you, because this Mike wanted to make fun of the white passport grannies while he was interviewing a white passport granny. I literally, guys, what's her name? Fowler, right here, the Mortisa, and he wanted to talk about white passport grannies, when in fact, he was interviewing an actual passport granny who is over 60 years old, dating, married like a Ghanaian who is in his 20s.
He's 38. Get your shit straight.
This is a grandma.
Good morning, everybody. Today is, I believe, Saturday. Oh.
This video is today, fresh from the vault. So the Ghanaian youths need to be sensitized too.
It's been a great day. We got a lot of rain last night, which was good.
Take a good look at that face. I thought the blacks told us it was the whites who were coming to Africa to take advantage of the African youths.
But let me address some situations. One, I don't care how many of y'all are trolling me. I don't care who's making videos about me anymore. It's old. My best to not do any more reactions to you or your videos. Because clearly y'all are miserable people just sitting on social media picking on other people and being disrespectful to your elders, being disrespectful to black women, just being outright disrespectful.
So, mind you.
So what does this have to do with Africa, sir?
She obsessed with Africans for whatever reason, even though the man claims he's not African, he is native Indian, but he constantly talks about Africans non-stop. He wants to be Tariq Nasheed. At least Tariq Nasheed, you can see that he looks Yoruba. He looks like his ancestors are from Lagos. Okay? But this Mortisa right here, take a look at this face. This screams the highlight.
And all of that. That doesn't bother me. I am old enough to be a grandmother.
Yes, we know this. That's right. We know this. But did you guys see great here? Did you guys see him, mention that? No. He had to talk about the rich white grannies, right here. He wants to talk about Baba Tunde at the Nigerian airport, who went on both knees. You think Baba Tunde is in love? Baba Tunde is in love with that green card.
You corporate junkie. I don't like the way that you made me and my sister Just Vlogs video look like we were attacking our own people. Okay? That was never our intent to attack.
Husband. And I saw a video about the Ghanaian husband too, who shamelessly also come on the internet. He was upset. He was upset at the interview the Mortisa right here did with her.
This is not the interview that upset him,
He was upset at that.
You're so stupid.
See, I told them, you don't understand these Mortisas and
state in the U.S. And Ghana. I have never seen nowhere in any country or state where people have openly, it says $60 for foreigners, $30 for locals, okay?
That is not true. Even here in the United States, if you
cannot tell me what's not true, sir.
If you have a state ID,
and what I said is that I have never seen it. Pay attention. Go back to school. Learn how to listen.